Can you talk to us about some of the residents' comments at the city council meeting? Can you talk to us about some of the residents' comments at the city council meeting?
Yes, about the budget, yes. That's what I'm here for, about the budget.
I mean, how do you take, what the residents have to say?
I listen to the residents. That's what I'm trying to do. My job is to balance the budget. That's what I've done. I presented a balanced budget several weeks ago. The city council said no to that and said to go back and look at other ways to balance the budget, and that's just what I've done, and that's just what I presented tonight.
So tonight the city council officially declared a fiscal crisis. Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
Did you recently receive a raise in the last 6 months?
Everybody in this city, all 178 employees, or 184 employees, received a raise this fiscal year. Every employee.
How much was your raise?
I couldn't tell you at this point in time. Don't know.
About $20,000 accurate?
I couldn't tell you.
You think it's appropriate to take approximately a $20,000 raise when you're talking about a fiscal crisis?
The fiscal crisis, you were at the meeting. You heard how I explained the fiscal crisis, correct?
But I also heard you say that there's a $1.2 million deficit.
Did you hear what I said, why it was a fiscal crisis? It's a term used in the collective bargaining agreement. I didn't say we were declaring bankruptcy. I said it's a fiscal crisis based upon the terms used in the agreement that was approved by both sides.
And the city is facing a $1.2 million deficit. Is that accurate?
In the general fund, 1.275 to be accurate.
Okay. And you're talking about possible layoffs.
If you let me finish. And I said by declaring a fiscal crisis would allow me to speak to the bargaining units collectively so that we may not have to lay off any public safety people. That's what I said.
But you're talking about laying off employees from the city, are you not?
Well, I must balance the budget.
Okay, but you just took a $20,000 raise, did you not?
I have a contract. That was in the contract.
I mean,
I have a contract.
Do you think it's fair to be asking city employees to lose their jobs or take massive pay cuts when you're taking a $20,000 raise?
People may perceive that. That's to each person. I have a contract. I live by the terms of my contract, sir.
And a lot of them point out that you're receiving a car allowance and driving a Corvette while the city is in fiscal crisis.
That's the perception they have.
Would you say it's a fair perception?